Hi, hello. Nee.
Justin?
Ja? Dankeschön. Ciao. Today we're unboxing a new camera. We're taking a quick first look at the DJI Action 2 Dual Screen Combo Edition. Hey guys, my name is Justin, and if you're new here, welcome to the channel. I make videos about photography, filmmaking, travel, and gear. So if you're into those kinds of things, then please do consider subscribing, as it's the easiest way to support this channel. This arrived yesterday from DJI as part of the prize that I won in the recent DJI Skypixel Competition. So if you didn't know already, DJI holds this annual competition where they get their users, creators from all around the world to make videos and submit them to win some really amazing prizes. I decided to give it a shot this year, try my luck, despite my lack of skills and experience. And luckily for me, my work was recognized and was selected as part of the nominated awards, hence this prize. So if you're interested in checking my video out, my entry to the DJI Skypixel competition, I'll link it up here so you can go check it out. Also, if you're someone who's thinking about getting the dual screen combo and you kind of want to know what's inside it, and if you're someone who's a little bit confused about the DJI Action 2 and what it's all about, then this video is going to be for you. With the dual screen combo, you get the lens module, which is the camera in itself. It's got a microphone up front, the power and record button at the top, a touchscreen OLED display at the back, which you use to navigate the menu system, and the magnets at the bottom. So you can definitely use this thing on its own just like this to record stuff. Now the front touchscreen module has a lot more things going on with it. You got the clips and the magnets up top, the OLED display. On one side, it has a speaker grill, a power button, and a microphone. Towards the other is another microphone, the USB-C charging port, and then at the back you have another microphone, the third one, a slot for your micro SD to expand your storage, and a status light indicator. And at the bottom you got clip holes so you can attach more accessories to this. And as far as accessories go, you got the magnetic adapter, which has a GoPro finger mount. So if you have GoPro accessories lying around, this is going to work with that. It has the magnetic ball and joint mount, which has an adhesive sticky surface at the bottom, which means you can stick this on a number of surfaces and then remove it and then reuse it by simply washing the bottom. It has they call it a nano rubber. I haven't tried it out yet, obviously, so this is something I'll have to see for myself later on. You have the magnetic lanyard, which honestly was the thing I was most excited about. Although it took a few minutes, a few tries before I figured out how to use this thing properly. I actually read the manual. I just learned that the necklace attachment, you're actually supposed to take this apart and stick it like so, and you'll see kind of the magnets there, and that is where you're also going to be attaching obviously the camera to, just like this. You can actually put the lanyard inside and stick the camera to your shirt on the outside. And once I did that, I actually started feeling like Iron Man. That looks so cool. I do a little bit of first-person street photography POV stuff here on the channel. So when I learned that I can do this, I was really excited. I thought this was going to be perfect for those videos. I will say this, as far as first impressions go, I was very impressed with the DJI Action 2. The all-metal build just really gives it that premium feel. And I'm a huge fan of the idea, the concept of a modular camera, which is why I bought the Insta360 ONE RS and my Nintendo Switch in the first place. I love the idea of a modular camera. I think it's really cool. It's futuristic. It feels so good and appeals a lot to the gearhead in me. Now, when you're using the camera for the first time, you'll need to set it up with the DJI Mimo app. I already had that in my phone, so as soon as I turned it on and turned the camera on, it detected it immediately. Also, because I decided to purchase a DJI Care Refresh package, which is kind of like the extended warranty, similar to Apple Care, it knew that I had it, it detected it automatically, and it activated it for me altogether. I figured this camera was going to be put into much harsher conditions to what my normal cameras are normally used to, so I didn't mind paying a little bit extra for a little bit more peace of mind. After that, I answered a short survey because who doesn't love answering surveys, right? And it was done. So setting this up was fairly simple and straightforward and probably just took about 2 to 3 minutes. Here are a few things I think you might find interesting about this camera. Starting with the lens, it has a field of view of 155 degrees, which means it's very, very wide. You're going to be able to shoot a lot of things, fit a lot of things in the frame. It has an f2.8 lens and a 1/1.7-inch CMOS sensor. It can do 4K 120 frames per second videos, which means you're going to be able to do some high resolution slow motion footages, perfect for high activity sports if you want to. But since I don't really surf anymore, I don't jump off of buildings or planes, it's probably going to be used for a lot of Now, I did mention in the beginning of the video that you can record and use this camera on its own even without the front touchscreen module, which means that this lens, this body itself, and this module has a built-in storage of 32 gigs, but I found out that it's only usable for, I think, about 22 gigs. So that's something to keep in mind. It has Horizon Steady, which is DJI's electronic stabilization feature, which honestly I'm very excited to try and experience for myself. I do own the DJI Pocket 2, which I made a video on this channel maybe about 2 years ago now, which did surprisingly quite well. So I'll link it up here also if you want to check that out. But yeah, let me know if you're interested to see a comparison between the Horizon Steady and a gimbal like the Pocket 2. I mean, I'm curious about it myself, so yeah, I might end up doing a video on that anyways. But yeah, if you're interested, let me know in the comments section below. I would love to know how many of you would want to see kind of a head-to-head on a gimbal and Horizon Steady. Of course, last but not the least are the magnets. I didn't really understand it in the beginning. I was so confused about the whole magnet thing, what it's for, how it's gonna work, it being an action camera and all, but now I do. The magnets are really strong. It's not gonna fall off even if you shake it. It's not falling. I was worried about waterproofing, but apparently this lens module, even though it has the magnet stuff at the bottom, is waterproof up to 10 meters according to DJI. So you can submerge this in the water. The battery module, however, isn't. You'll need to get a special protecting case when you attach both of them together for it to be waterproof. But yeah, the lens on its own will do fine. Now again, like I mentioned, I don't really do any crazy stuff when I'm using my cameras. So for what I'm gonna be using it for, my use case, which is normal kinds of filmmaking, I'm sure the magnets are gonna be more than fine. On top of all this, DJI sent me the magnetic protective case, which is really great because as much as I know that this camera was designed and built to take a beating, it would break my heart to see this thing scratched or damaged. So this is gonna help a lot in keeping this as blemish-free, as scratch-free for as long as I can, for as long as possible. As for the price, the DJI Action 2 Dual Screen Combo Edition retails for about $519 online. I'll leave a link down in the description box below so you can check it out if you're interested. That is of course an affiliate link, which means I'll make a small commission on the side if you do decide to purchase through that link to no additional cost to you whatsoever. It will, however, help me continue making videos just like this for you guys. I guess that is it. That's gonna do it for our unboxing and first look on the DJI Action 2 Dual Screen Combo Edition. I hope you guys learned a little bit more about the camera than when you first came into this video. I hope I was able to answer some of the questions you might have had about it. Hopefully you enjoyed the unboxing experience with me unboxing a new camera on this channel as much as I enjoyed unboxing it myself. I just wanted to make this quick video to share the whole experience with you guys. Now obviously at the time of making this video, I've just had this literally just arrived around yesterday, so I have a lot more testing and shooting to do. I am up for another weekend trip, a short vacation this weekend with my family, so hopefully I'm going to be able to use it a lot over there and shoot it. So if you have any other questions about it, just leave them down in the comment section below and I'll try to figure it out too. Maybe we can discover the camera together. Again, if you're interested in checking out my entry to the DJI Skypixel Competition, or if you're interested about learning more about it, I'll leave a link up here so you can check that video out, maybe watch some of the other winning entries as well. I would like to thank DJI for selecting my work. It feels really good and it makes me really happy and proud that a brand like DJI and the judges behind that competition has selected my work, seen it, and deemed it worthy to at least be part of the awards nominated entries. It feels really good. So DJI, thank you so much for that. My name is Justin, and I hope you liked this video. And if you did, please don't forget to hit that like button. Consider subscribing if you haven't already. And as always, thank you for watching.